Hello, beautiful people, lovers of good things, lovers of goodwill all over the globe. I bring greetings from a grateful heart. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone. Thank you so dearly for always supporting this platform. I really do appreciate. In case you are hearing our voice for the first time, or you are coming across us for the first time, we still remain your one and only Progress News, giving it to you back to back. Remember, in this platform, we react to all videos, and your opinion is highly needed. So sit back, watch this video, and
the same way Mazen Nandekano came up, going to Ogoni, going to Iguacha, going to everywhere where he needed people who will understand his gospel. Because Nandekano, I classify him as the Jesus of Biafra. Nobody can speak otherwise except him. So people don't really understand the game. And when you know that you have someone like Nandekano, he must need preachers like us, the disciples like Samuel Eba. A lot of people don't really understand that Biafra is gospel, that Biafra is a religion. Myself, I'm supposed to be a pastor in Pentecostal church. A lot of pastors have invited. I say, no, I will serve under Biafran religion. Because Biafran religion is the one that is happening in our domot. It is happening in our doorstep. It is happening right in front of us. So you can't just come up. You don't understand the Biafran gospel. You don't understand the Biafran struggle. Then what you know is how to criticize anybody who come up online, who came up to sanitize people. Let me tell you, for more than 10 years now, what Nnamdi Kanu is doing is only to sanitize people because the game has not started. When Nnamdi Kanu come out, we will go to the second base of this game, which is liberation movement, which now Simon Eba is sanitizing the brain. Because our people's brain is completely blocked. That's why it's taking a lot of time for people to understand. If you people really think and they understand that Nnamdi Kanu took more since 2012, trying to get 100 men, and he has a multitude following him, but he go on speaking about 100 men, people who will really understand the game. And some people, like a blessed Vincent, writing nonsense. If you tell him to define the meaning of nonsense, what he understands, and where does nonsense collide with what I am saying, he cannot be able to define the meaning of nonsense. When someone is speaking out of his life, you speak inside you, someone will come up and tell you you are speaking nonsense. Someone will come up to distract you. But the same person who is telling you are doing nonsense has nothing to offer. He don't use his own profile. Nobody knows him. If you go to his profile, what are you going to see? He has like 10 friends, one mutual friends. He really have nothing to offer in this struggle. And they call him to come online and correct us where we are making mistakes. He wouldn't do that. What he will tell you is that you are doing nonsense. Whether you are trying to prove yourself right, whether you are trying to prove yourself wrong, people must find a way to criticize you. Osadebe said, nothing man go do for this world where people no go talk. If you chop, then go talk. If you no chop, then go talk. What a man go do? What we have to do is to know that we are now above being afraid of making mistakes, but ready to take corrections whenever mistakes is being dictated in anything we do. If you write me nonsense, tell me where I have gone wrong, then I will go there and try to know the reason. Don't just come up and write nonsense because you are not helping the matter. You don't understand the Biafran gospel. You don't understand the Biafran preaching. Neither do you understand the preaching of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Bible is like a forest. Bible is like a bush. So as Mazen Nnamdi Kanu gospel is like a forest and like a bush. Let me digest a little. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he has made different kind of preaching. He said, some people understand the destructive side. Some people understand the unity side. Some people understand the movement side. Because his message is like, it's a gospel. When you read Bible, you will see some pastors. What they learn in the Bible is how to heal the sick. What they learn in the Bible is how to do miracle. What they learn in the Bible is how to rob people with second connection and paying tithe and many things. These are the definitions of Bible, because Bible is a forest. You understand? That's why you see a lot of confusion in the life of the followers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today. Some people learn the critical side of it, only to criticize and tell people mad people everywhere without even defining why they will say mad people everywhere. Because the gospel of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is like a forest. I don't really blame any of you, but I want to tell you people who is saying mad people everywhere, define anything which I am saying now that Nnamdi Kanu has not said before, or Jesus Christ have not said before, or Bible have not explained before. Define it before you say we are speaking nonsense, or before you say that Simon Ekpa is speaking nonsense. When the criticism of Mazi Nnamdi came up, I told the DOS that we are ready to serve under you. Even Mazi Simon Ekpa is ready to serve under the DOS. But they rejected the gospel of truth. They say, what do you think we have to do? What we are asking is proving any fact that someone is a criminal. Then we, the truthful followers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has to come up to digest a lot of things. You understand? Some of them are criminals. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made a clear message 2 weeks before his extraordinary rendition. He said, I come here today to prepare your mind on things that will come. That all of you who sold this struggle will end up fighting for the same thing you have collected money to sabotage. He did not mention the name of anybody, but he said time will come when everybody will see. The result will be played in front of the field. In the football camp, the result will be played. Then you will see the winner. If you think that Simon Ekpa has anything to do under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu extra rendition, Monday sit at home will explain to you better, because your father and your mother, your sister and brothers are observing sit at home, which the other group cancelled. You understand now? So this is how we learn how to compare and the contrast. The only key holding Nigerian government. And today, Soludo, who gave us his sweet mouth that time, 2016, he defined everything and every possibility of releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and how to achieve Biafra. Towards the time of election, he said he is calling for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But he forgot the strategy which he have to use to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If Soludo cancels it at home, every other person will forget about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the jail. This is the fact, and this is the figure. Soludo is an experienced man, we know. I think Soludo will be the last idiot that will invite terrorists to come and kill people in Anambra State. He has brought up Charlie Boy. When Charlie Boy was supporting the freedom of Biafra, he spoke out of his mind. He has invited OJUKWU. OJUKWU gathered people and he asked them, are you not men? Or BIANCA OJUKWU? Do you think that BIANCA OJUKWU will let go the struggle her husband started? So, in other way, Soludo is using one kind of diplomatic strategy, because the 3 people he used to find out what is happening in Biafran land are really the key players of Biafran movement. So, I did not come here to attack Soludo, but I came here to tell Soludo that we are in the meeting. I ain't even in a meeting before on the meeting Anabia. IPOBs are in the meeting, are in the Anambra State cabinet. So, there is no way they can allow Soludo to invite terrorists to come and kill his own people. BIANCA OJUKWU cannot do that. OJUKWU cannot do that. Charlie Boy cannot do that, because all of them are the people who agitated under Nnamdi Kanu. The word they speak, we will use it against them. I called on Nnamdi Kanu the other day. I asked, what is the activity of BIANCA in Biafran struggle? Then Nnamdi Kanu answered me. He said that BIANCA OJUKWU is doing all her best to make our voice heard all over the world. But the attacks she is getting is making her not to speak out loud. Now, she has been accompanied with Charlie Boy and OJUKWU. We are expecting BIANCA OJUKWU to speak out now, because she cannot come and betray what OJUKWU, her husband, started. If she try any nonsense, then all the blood that died since 1967 to date will rest on her. So, in other way around, BIANCA OJUKWU is there to slap anybody who want to destroy Biafran struggle. That is what we come up with, because Biafra is spirit. Before we come out to make any program, to tell people what we understand, then we have to study the Biafra, and we have to go and listen to Nnamdi Kanu again. Then we will get some points which we are missing. Do you understand it now? We will get some points which we are missing until we get ourselves right. Then we will come up again and deliver the gospel, because we are playing the message of the Levites. My own origin came from the lineage of the Levites, landed in Inri, then down to OJUKWU. You understand? That's why Nnamdi Kanu said that whenever Biafra is restored, we are going to build a place of worship for Chukwukika Abiyama in OJUKWU. You understand? So, because what we came to preach is Biafran religion, not Christianity. But we learn every knowledge through Bible and the gospel of Jesus Christ, the one who died and resurrected after 3 days. His memory is in the town now. Easter Sunday is around. Today is Palm Sunday, because we have come beyond what our people don't get. So, what are we doing? We will come up, we will lecture our people, we will sanitize our people, because the game is about to start. Second base, Jare. You understand now? Second base is about to start in this Biafran struggle. And that is what we are. Frank or four, tell me the reason why Mugu. Before you speak out of your conscience. Because if you don't have any way to define yourself, to call somebody Mugu, then you are Mugu yourself. You understand? Ana majoge, Frank or four, you understand? I didn't come here to insult anyone. Simon is a Berima in his own way. Do you know, Simon, you go and read a book that is called Angels and Demons. When you read a book called Angels and Demons, this story is from Dan Brown. A book from Dan Brown, written by Robert Landon and Victoria Vetra. Then you will understand what is Angels and Demons. If you want angels in the life of Simon Ekpa, he will angelize you. If you want demon in the life of Simon Ekpa, he will demonize you. And you see those people who needed him as a demon, he demonized them. Nobody hear from them again. They are going all up and down now, crying, asking people to come and pay monthly dues. But today, officially sacked those people who is ready to sponsor the Biafran movement and pay anything Biafra demands. They remove people who is paying monthly dues out of the meeting because they studied separation. There is no way you can use separation to get freedom. There is no way you can use envy to get freedom. There is no way you can use malice to get freedom. This is not what Nnamdi Kanu told us. Maybe you can understand that one in his own preaching, but we understand the moving vehicle of through his gospel. Are you getting me? So when you say Mugu, define the reason why you can call someone who come up to do what you know you cannot do until your entire life, until you depart out of this dirty earth. You call that person Mugu. Can do what I'm doing. Come up online. Let people hear you. How you can define me as Mugu. As I'm telling you that we are entering second base. The criminals has been out of the game. And the second base is the moving vehicle. Monday sit at home will tell you better. And the Soludo have one way and another camped those places. You understand? He secured that places with Charlie Boy, Onyeka Onwelu, and the mother of Biafra, which is BIANCA OJUKWU. Is it the reason you have to call me Mugu? Or is it the reason you have to call Simon Ekpa Mugu? Is it the reason you have to call Nsima Mugu? Because we know that BIANCA OJUKWU is the mother of Biafra. Is it the reason? If you don't have any reason to call someone Mugu, you better watch. If you cannot watch, go away. I did not call you to come and watch. You are watching because what I'm telling you is important to you. I have to sanitize your brain because many are called, few is choosing. It's in the Bible. Many are called, few is choosing. 70 million Biafrans and 100 men is not yet complete. Many are called, few is choosing. Are you getting it now? So why and what is the reason you will come up and tell someone who is trying to motivate people? You call him Mugu. Simon Ekpa put sleepless light in his eyes. You call him Mugu, but you cannot do what he is doing. You cannot sanitize people. You can't even do the one I'm doing as well. Are you getting it? Who is then Mugu? A product of stupidity. That is what you are. Product of empty vessel. That is what you are. Are you getting it now? Because we come to preach the gospel. You claim to love Nnamdi Kanu, but you don't know the people who sanitize people to love Nnamdi Kanu. All these attacks Simon is receiving today is exactly the kind of attack Nnamdi Kanu received. We stayed in this our gentle office. We defended Nnamdi Kanu. When people like you are attacking Nnamdi Kanu, you call him all manner of names. You call him scammer. You call him idiot. You call him criminal. You call him because there is nothing a person can do in this world which people will not talk. But we stood here. We defended Nnamdi Kanu until the last day, which you now use his own picture to defend him. Today you are using his own picture to defend him. But you forgot the time you were attacking Nnamdi Kanu. The same way you were attacking Nnamdi Kanu, it is attacking me, defending Nnamdi Kanu that time. In the same way you are attacking me, defending Simon Eba and every other person that is coming up. Whenever I dictate anybody who is ready to serve Biafra heartfully, I will stand by that person. I am not interested to look into anyone's fault. But any twinkle light I found on anybody who is genuine, serving Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafran restoration, any twinkle light, I will keep on making that light to shine. Those days we are in primary school. We used to sing a song. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. We are not interested to see where they go wrong. We are not interested to know whether they come up to attack someone or not. But we are ready to switch light or to any.
My word, that brings us to the end of this beautiful update. Do well to like this video, share and subscribe. The best thing for you to do is to join this family by smashing on that red subscribe button that says subscribe and turn on the bell icon for more latest updates. See you when I see you. From me to you, I say bye.